Here's the Nietzsche verse I forgot to show. Nailed it 200 years ago, right? He says, this Redeemer, Jesus, the ostensible opponent and disintegrator of Israel, was it not part of the secret black art of the truly grand politics of revenge? Nietzsche is saying Christianity and Jesus is a secret black art. It's a Kabbalistic controlled op conversion, reverse psychology mindfuck, Kabbalistic hypnotic spell, basically. Was it not part of the secret black art of truly grand politics of revenge? Jesus is about revenge. Of a far-seeing, subterranean, slowly advancing, and premeditated revenge. They're about getting revenge on Esau and Edom in Rome through... The Messiah was meant to redeem them and conquer Rome, and Jesus made Rome, the Romans, Edom, his footstool. And like Psalms 110 says, the rod will reign in the land of thine enemies. That Israel must itself deny the real instrument of its revenge, Jesus, before all the world as a mortal enemy and nail it to the cross, so that all of the world, all the nations, the Goyim, namely all the opponents of Israel, could unhesitatingly swallow just this bait. The Christians have swallowed the bait of premeditated revenge by the Jews making Jesus their mortal enemy and nailing him to the cross. The Goyim swallowed the bait. And it's a dangerous bait. Enticing, you're chosen now, eternal life, fear hell, intoxicating, overwhelming, and undermining power of that symbol of the Holy Cross. Isn't that so powerful? He says Jesus is the revenge, that Israel, the Jews, must deny the real instrument of their revenge as bait, as Jesus, like a worm on a hook, and the Goyim taking the bait, fearing the God of Israel. Volkish Spirit says, early 20th century Germans, I've heard all over, every time I hear, they were some of the best biblical critics, the Germans. Were getting a little too uppity with their deconstruction of the Bible, got the chosen ones a little worried. So nailed it. This was so... How did Nietzsche know that Christians were duped to take the bait of revenge long before the State of Israel, long before her Schofield Bible? But he still knew. Just like Maimonides knew Christianity and Islam were God's divine plan, the Jews' divine plan, preparing the world for the Messianic age 1,000 years before Christian Zionism.
To be a natural movement closer to Judaism.